And coming to find your seat, and bringing one hand to your womb and the other hand to your heart. And dropping your awareness into your breath. And with every exhale, you begin to feel your connection with the earth beneath your root. And from your womb space, you send a grounding cord into the womb of Gaia. Imagining this a silver or gold cord spiraling through the sands and the seas and the soils, through the rocks, making their way to the center of Gaia, to her iron core. And your quartz crystal in the center of her womb. You wrap your own cord around that quartz crystal, grounding yourself into Mama Gaia. And beginning to draw your attention to your inhales. And noticing with each inhale, feeling the energy of your crown. And feeling this energy from your root and your womb spiraling up your spine, making its way through the opening in your crown, your soul star chakra, opening to your planetary allies, your cosmic allies. Allowing the energy to just pour through your whole being, connecting to the stars, to the cosmic divine masculine, connecting to the earth, the divine feminine. And then you see yourself walking along a cliffside, these high, tall cliffs, and feeling the breeze on your skin and through your hair. And out in front of you, you see this lake. And you walk over towards the lake. And you notice that there is this brilliant lotus flower in the middle of the lake. And the beautiful Indian goddess Lakshmi is standing there in her red robes with gold trim, her long black hair. And she calls you over, this goddess of the earth sign Taurus, on this witch's new moon, the first crescent light of the moon. And she begins to invite you onto your own lotus flower that has sprouted and grown through the mud and the muck. And you onto all of these brilliant lily paths that as you make your way to your lotus flower that is right next to Lakshmi's. And you step into the center of your lotus flower, and she calls you to sit down with her. And she begins to ask you, what are your dreams, dear one? What are your wildest and boldest and biggest dreams that you've carried for so long? Tell them to me. And you begin to speak your dreams to her, speaking aloud in your physical space if you can do so in this moment. And all of the dreams that you have wanted to create in this world. All of the things that you envision for yourself and that you have felt that they were too far out of reach. Maybe something you've been dreaming of since you were a little girl. And you speak them aloud to Lakshmi. And the sun is setting. It's a beautiful transition from daytime to nighttime as you speak your dreams, casting your dream seeds, your dream spells into the world. And as you begin to feel complete with what's been spoken through your voice, the alchemy, the spells of your own words, Lakshmi reminds you of this potent time that you just cast your dreams into the universe with your spoken word on this Aries new moon that we just had, when the sun and the moon met in Aries, the astrological lunar new year. And now the moon is in earthy Taurus, and Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance and prosperity, of all that Gaia provides. And it is her great honor to see your dreams flourish, to support you in all the ways that your work in the world touches other people, and then how they will go on to inspire people and on down the generations across all space and time. And as she's telling you and reminding you of how potent this time is, you notice that she's been weaving something in her hands. She's been moving her hands like she was caressing an energy ball. And you didn't notice, but she was doing that the whole time you were speaking your dreams. And as she's now holding this energy ball, you begin to see that it's glowing. It's glowing this beautiful golden light. And as she's holding it in her hands, you notice that the sun has set, and she tells you to look to the west. and you see the crescent light of the moon, that first sliver of the light, this witch's new moon. And she reminds you how all people throughout history, all the women that have cast their dreams with the witch's new moon watching over them. And you turn back to face Lakshmi, and she hands you this golden orb, the energy ball, that is your dream seeds. As you were speaking, she was weaving them into this light, her alchemy. And she tells you to bring this to your heart. Bring this to your heart. In both hands, you have the energy ball, and you bring it towards your heart, and you notice it begins merging with your own heart. And then your hands are touching your heart. And every time you take a breath, that light flows and pulses through your whole being. And Lakshmi tells you that now your dreams are within you, and they're fed by your breath and your inspirations and your movement of your body. And she opens her arms to you and thanks you for your courage in using your voice and allowing her to witness your dreams. You turn to face the moon, and you honor the moon. You bow to her and thank her for her wisdom that moves through you, that reflects in your womb space. And you turn back to Lakshmi, and you bow to her and thank her in your own way. And she says, "Dear one, remember, you are your dreams, and your dreams are you." And you begin to walk off of the lotus onto the lily pads as you make your way back, walking on the cliffs with the moon, the crescent moon, watching over you. Knowing that it is done, it is done, it is done. And feeling yourself back in your physical space and body. Feeling your hand on your heart again, and one hand on your womb again. And this cord that has been connected to the stars and the heavens and the cosmic family watching over your ritual. And you begin to feel that spiraling back down into your own crown. And seeding into your heart. And then you begin to unwind your cord, your grounding cord from the quartz crystal of Gaia, who has also bared witness to your ritual. And you begin to unwind it, spiraling up through her lands and the rocks and the seas, seeding it back into your own womb space. And slowly fluttering your eyes open, bringing yourself back into your physical space and writing down any inspirations that you have. And knowing that on this witch's new moon in Taurus, your dreams have been witnessed and seated within your own body temple. So much love.